So hey YouTube, I'm getting ready to take off from Parker, Arizona, and after Cheech and Chong, spending a weekend up here, and I stumbled on this little donut shop that if you're coming down from Quartzsite and you get to where 95 is about to jump over into California, and you look down the road here, there's a little donut sign up by the Stardust Motel, and it doesn't look like much, but they have got some of the best apple fritters I've ever had. And I'm going to go around the block so I get a better, easier parking. So I'll show you what's in store in there. So, the retro donut sign at Stark Family Bakery, and come on inside. This is like a little stumble upon gem for me. And this is what I came back for. Look at the size of the apple fritters. So picked up my nice healthy breakfast, and I'd like to challenge Scott to the Roll With It bus, that if they come back this way, they need to stop here and try one of these apple fritters. Let me give you an idea which one I got here. Now look at that. I mean, it's nice and crispy, and crispy on the outside, well cooked on the inside. It's bigger in my hand. So, road food. All right, I'm out of here, out of Parker. I'm gonna head down to Quartzsite and points south and east. Hey YouTube, well I pulled into the Kola National Wildlife Refuge, which sits sort of inside the Yuma Proving Grounds. There's some spots here for me to camp, but there's like 10 miles of really bad road, and I got in here. At the end of the road there's a ghost town and old silver mining thing. I guess it was being worked right up till 1979 when silver prices went down. But anyway, we'll get into that. I pulled in, so I went in, checked it out, or talked to the people in there, came out to eat lunch, and found this. So I'm really hoping that the problem is that that bad rough road, one of the bumps or something popped the bead. I hope. But I got a guy coming out, and coming up from Yuma. He'll be here in like an hour and a half. So I'm going to go inside and take a look around. Come on, let's go check it out. Hey YouTube. Well, I pulled into the Kola National Wildlife Refuge, which sits sort of inside the Yuma Proving Grounds. There's some spots here for me to camp. But there's like 10 miles of really bad road, and I got in here. At the end of the road there's a ghost town and old silver mining thing. I guess it was being worked right up till 1979 when silver prices went down. But anyway, we'll get into that. I pulled in, so I went in, checked it out, or talked to the people in there, came out to eat lunch, and found this. So I'm really hoping that the problem is that that bad rough road, one of the bumps or something popped the bead. I hope. But I got a guy coming out, and coming up from Yuma. I'll be here in like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna go inside and take a look around. And come on, let's go check it out. All right, this is Castle Dome City. It was established in 1864. This whole area was silver mines. Like I said, they mined this right up until 79. But when they made this a national wildlife refuge, they started tearing down the old buildings, and the people who owned this little area talked to them, got permission to move as many buildings as they could. So it's basically a collection of them. But leaving here, you can actually get out. It was all within 5 miles of here, of this particular spot. And there are places out there where there's still some of the buildings or foundations. Interesting school bell. So inside this building, there are hundreds, thousands of signatures, and these are all people that have served in the military. Are allowed to come in and sign the walls, and if they can find a blank spot, it looks like some of them have been here so long they've started to fade out. Got the barbers with an interesting collection of razors from straight to so-called safety, and all the tools that barber would need. Well, the town gas station also had a town cafe attached. Hi, Molly. Well, the other thing they mined here was lead, so not as much use for lead as there used to be. And of course you gotta have a bar, saloon. And this is the mercantile store, top of the line wood burning stove, or you can get the older model. Pretty interesting setup for a church, and didn't expect to see a pipe organ. And the jail, ball and chain. One of the few stone structures would be the jail. Probably the nicest building is the hotel. A nice setting room, and got rooms upstairs, and place to have a drink. And of course, you could always retire back to the back room for a little poker or roulette, or whatever that is. So at one time, this city had 3,000 people in it, and it was bigger than Yuma. Oh, nice tin ceiling up here. Of course, the ladies in town that frequent Lottie's dress shop and for the latest in fashions. And of course, one of the most important guys in town would have been the blacksmith, because you want to keep your minds going. He's the guy who could fix things, make things. So if you wonder what silver ore looks like, I mean, this is it. This is like 300 pounds that they would have had to crush to get the silver out. Looks like there's some mica mixed in. I wouldn't even know that that's what that was. Well, that's pretty much it for the collection here. There is the walking tour, but I'm going to go wait for the guy to fix my tire and see what's up with that. And if I have time, maybe I'll take a walk out through the rest of it. So we'll see. All right, well, guy just showed up, putting the jack underneath. We're going to jack this thing up and see what we can find out about the tire. That's the hole. Yeah.
That'll do it.
Sharp rock.
Yeah. But, see, that looks like an impact.
Well, it looks like I am putting on a new tire. I hate to replace the one that's only from June. So it's like what, 7 months old, 8 months? Oh well.
Oh.
That's what happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when we put these things on. Thank you, Josh.
Hey, no problem, Steve.
See you later.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too. All right, YouTube. Another new foot. And hopefully I won't find any of the sharp rocks on the way back out of here. I'm going to find a spot for the night. I might even spend a couple nights out here, because we got that blue/blood moon coming up in 2 days. So I'll reevaluate when I find a spot to camp. Anyway, I'll see you later, YouTube.